I'm not sure what bits you mean. Do you mean those bits are the flame spreaders? I chuck mine in the dishwasher. You can use a Brillo pad on them. These things? Now these are made of aluminium and they do go like that. Again, mine get chucked in the dishwasher or just chucked in the sink and scrubbed with a brush. They do discolour and lose their shine over time. If it's really important to you that they shine, you could clean them with a Brillo pad, but I'd advise that you clean this outside edge and not that, because that will pick up little bits of like wire wool and Brillo pad in it. Let me just reassemble this and switch my phone round, largely because when I wiped my cooker this morning, but to show you the whole hob, I wipe this most mornings. It gets covered in crap every single day. So these come off. I'm not too fussed. Every so often they go in the dishwasher, or I just chuck them in a sink of hot soapy water. These aforesaid sink or whatever. Those, like I said, are made of aluminium. If you're really concerned, you can use something like Barkeeper's Friend. This is just oxidisation. It's nothing else. I think you're talking about the stainless steel. Now, a lot of stainless steel has a brushed finish when it's new, but this, you can just about see it still. It scratches. There's nothing you can do about it, short of not using it or only ever using a soft cloth. But food particles will scratch it with time. You can see there where I polished it with a cloth. I don't use a Brillo pad on that. I've only ever used a cloth. But the way I do that, spray it with hot soapy water, a kitchen spray, give it a few minutes, take all this gubbins off, spray it, give it a few minutes for the dirt to soften, wipe it off with a soft dishcloth wrung out in hot soapy water, rinse the cloth a few times to get the bits, get it as clean as it comes, and then if you're wanting to get it perfect, then after that you can use a glass cleaner and some kitchen towel. By the way, these come off, and you see that little bit of metal in there? Don't lose that. Do not lose that, because the knob will still go on, but it will come off like that because that's the grippy bit. But if you're worried about a rental, please don't forget, and it is very important, that if you rent a house, you are allowed fair wear and tear. There is nothing that you can do to keep that hob. If you cook on it and if you clean it regularly, after a few years or whatever, it will show signs of wear. Everything wears. There is nothing you can do. You cannot keep things looking like new forever. Even if you wrap them up and leave them in plastic. I mean, they'll look pretty new if you never use them and keep them wrapped in plastic. But things get old with time, and landlords have to allow that. As long as it's clean, it's in good condition because you haven't abused it and you haven't damaged it, there is fair wear and tear. But see how you get on with that. Like I said, I'm not quite sure which bit of the hob you're talking about, but I think I've covered it all.